Yo, what's up, everybody? I will be with you all in just one moment. I am getting everything ready. I'll only be streaming until about 1:30 or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll probably be back tonight as well. If not tonight, I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, just getting some encounters in there. Gonna go back for this drowsy, and I did look the other day after stream. I'm gonna show it right now as an example before I go. Grab my water bottle and get the rest of the things I need. So this top left LeafGreen has not had a shiny in it at all. Like not even once. Every other game has shined at least once. So there is hope that something could still happen in that top left game. And it's kind of crazy now that I've gotten like 7 shinies doing this, 7 maybe 8, and in all of those shinies, that other LeafGreen still has not had a single shiny at all. But alright, I will be with you all soon. Good luck on your hunts. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck on your Kyogre. They definitely can be quite the brutal hunt, trust me. But alright, everyone, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Yo, yo, yo. It is quite humid. It is very muggy. Oh, yo, yo. What up, Toby? Okay. How's everyone doing? How have your hunts been? One moment, actually. Plug it in my phone. Ow. What is everyone hunting? If anyone's hunting right now. I know, JD, you're hunting Kyogre, but just curious if you're hunting anything at the moment, Box. Oh, nice. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, hunting breakfast is always good, too. I'm hunting eggs because, oh, hell yeah. I've never been a big hash browns guy. Only, like, situationally, I guess. I don't hate them, but, I feel like I would need, like, a full breakfast with a lot of other stuff, um, otherwise. There we go. Dude, I don't know, I'm trying to cut back on sweets and just sugar in general, but, I'm a sucker for some pancakes. Ooh, nice. Good, luck on the Mareep. That's awesome. All good. Understand the focus can be real sometimes. Dude, same. That Hutu was so good, though. The payout is so worth it in the end. Whoa. Man, I do hope Drowsy does shine. But being that LeafGreen is the game that hasn't shined yet, I'm gonna watch it be the version exclusive like Sandshrew. Because Drowsy's still the lowest percentage chance to show up here. Hey, welcome back, still. Shiny hunting. But yeah, no, good luck on the drowsy. Hope you get soon. I'm glad to see you return. Let us hunt this fiend together. Ow. I'll only be hunting until like 1:30 or 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, but I might be back later tonight. And if I'm not back tonight, I'll be back tomorrow. It's 127 here as well. Ah, we're Chernobling! Hey, thank you very much. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, thank you. Sorry, Athena. I'm not gonna do that. I need my hands. That's a very common thing I've seen in Twitch. I don't know if it's like a bot thing, but I'm sorry I can't chat like in the text chat. Ow, my leg. My leg. Green Sandshrew or pink Drowsy? That's what I want the most.
gives you the freedom to tell your story. With a professional website that reflects who you are and what you have to offer. Customize every element of your website.
I'm not doing that.
To meet your needs.
Sorry.
Achieve your goals.
I need my hands.
Experience that enhances your product and amplifies your message. Expand your website with content.
I'm sorry. I need my hands.
Share content that matters to your audience. And present it the way you envision it. From the biggest ideas to the smallest.
I can't. I hate that.
Your website, your voice, your platform.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to take away from the hunt to chat in the text chat. Oh man. Hey, that stat boost though, you know, sometimes the attempt to set up is worth it, and sometimes the payoff just doesn't hit quite yet because either counter builds or, in this case, a weird typed crazy octopus monster. Some kind of squid. Cuttlefish looking homeboy. Yeah. I will be back real quick. I am so sorry. That was not supposed to take that long. Every time I go to get up, it's something else, you know. I got up and then my cat's food and water needed some definite refills. Okay. What has everyone been up to lately? Have you been shiny hunting? Have you just been playing any other games? Are there any movies you are looking forward to? Or shows? Or anything like that? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm familiar with what that is. Oh, nice. So magic. No, I'm just kidding. Hell yeah. Hello. Good morning. Afternoon. It's 12:03 my time. It just turned afternoon. Where's the luck? Let's get some shiny luck going. What is everyone's most recent shiny? I know, Box Eater, you got the Hoothoot. Oh, hell yeah. That's such a good shiny, though. Mine, I think, would be Magikarp. Or no, I guess Spearow, yeah. Except that I got Gulpin in Pokemon Sleep this morning. Which I love shiny Gulpin. Hey, thank you for the follow. Ouch. Yo, what's up, Ace? Whoa, hey, what? Dude, that actually, I did not even notice that at first. Whoa. Nuh-uh, dude, what the heck? That's phase 3 for Drowsy. What? Hello, Spearow number 2. Wow, that's crazy. Man, all right, one moment. Dude, what? $4,308, dude. Wow, okay. Freaking Spearow, man. Any nature suggestions? Or nature guesses or nickname suggestions? Bleh. Does anybody have any nature guesses or nickname suggestions? I know how to say words. I know how to say them. Man, nice. The luck is real. These are physical copies, yes. I think it's hasty. This thing came up quick. Ooh. Bird. What do we call you? Welcome to the party, Spearow. Nice. Does anyone have any nickname suggestions? Got a bird. Bird. That was crazy. I cannot believe that. Oops. Yeah, we'll do that. Cool with that? All right. Dude, I cannot believe that. Bashful nature. Man, that's crazy. Jeez. So I'm actually gonna go to the Pokemon Center real quick, and then I'm gonna send it out into battle. Can't believe that, dude. What? And sweet. Actually, I'm gonna save right here real quick. So when I reset with the hunt, I'm back with everyone else. Send it into battle. Damn, that's crazy. That looks awesome. Dude. Actually. Switch to vinegar. I almost called him vinegar, but I'll switch to Venusaur, and then I'm actually going to save again, so it's in the front of my party and not SPEAROW. Man. No, they're not. There are no shiny locks in generations 1 through 5. Well, 1 through 4, I guess. They start in 5. There are no shiny locks. You're good to go. So here pretty soon, I actually want to spend some time on stream just grinding levels for the Pokemon in my party. Actually, let's do this because thinking about it, I almost have enough, except for that LeafGreen in the top. I almost have enough for every game to basically have its own shiny, and then we can really get this going once we just get a shiny in that freaking other one, dude. That's just crazy. So this is pretty much what our phase is at right now, though. For this hunt, these are the things that we have found in this area, and it's actually crazy now that each phase has been found in a different game. So maybe either our next phase will be in that freaking LeafGreen up here, or just so happen to be a freaking Drowsy. Like, you never know. We're there. So I'm actually gonna restart my counter. I can't believe that, dude. We've been getting these phases like pretty much within half odds. So I'll be streaming for about 1 more hour. That was awesome. Man, the freaking SPEAROW I found up there is significantly stronger than the one I found in FireRed. I love that usually I'll see the Pokemon come across the screen. I didn't see it this time. It actually surprised me when I saw it. Like, I didn't see it. The stars went like right after I noticed. I noticed that the SPEAROW was yellow, and that's when my brain was like, oh, whoa, wait. I think I was like looking out the window or adjusting my window or something, and that's when it came across. I'm going to have to go back and look at that reaction. Oh man, I didn't go to the con up here. I was still sick. I was not recovered yet enough to go to the con. I really wanted to. A lot of my friends went, and I'm really sad I didn't go. I really, really wanted to go. Dude, that's crazy. Earlier when I got Shiny Gulpin, I was like, I wonder if I'll get Shiny Luck on stream. And I did. Yeah. Man, we're on to phase 4 now. Cannot believe it. Man, couple of birds. And FireRed also spawns in this game, so I probably won't evolve it. Because I will hunt SPEAROW at some point, or phase on SPEAROW at some point, I'm sure. Man, it would have been so cool if that was Andrew. Percentages. Hmm. I'll be right back real quick. I'm actually going to be right back and make myself a quick sandwich before I go with the rest of the stream. Maybe you should all do the same. Get yourself a snack, and I'll be back in just a little bit. Thank you. All right, I just finished eating, and now I'm just gonna kind of clean up my mess, and I'll be good to go for the next little bit. See you all very soon. Good luck on your shiny hunts. Hello. Yo, yo. What's up, Lag? We got another phase. We did it. It is freaking hot, dude. Oh, crap. I'll be right back. Sorry. I am very sorry about that. A little bit of an emergency situation, but it's good. It's good. Except for the fact that it's hot as heck in my house. Yeah, dude. Man, I'm sorry for the constant up and down. It is just like uncomfortably hot. Yeah, man. I have one last idea to beat the heat. This will have to do. Yo, what's up, Yendis? Sorry for the lag. I'm trying to fix it right now. Well, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Good luck on your shiny hunts if you're shiny hunting anything at all. Ooh, nice. Good luck on your hunt. That is a fun one. I did that earlier this year. Not on stream. Off stream, I don't have the ability to stream DS games, only Game Boy games and Switch games. But I did that in this as well. But in Heart Gold Soul Silver right now, I'm stuck on Sudowoodo, dude. I'm at like 13k, and that freaking false tree will not shine. I got SPEAROW just here a little bit ago as well. Ooh, good luck on Roselia. That's such a good one. Roselia is such a cool shiny. Well, I just hit 14.7k on my 4th base for starters. Oh, damn. What have you gotten the most doing the hunt? Man. Sorry, at 14.7 though. That's a rough one. I definitely remember that life though. Oh, damn. Well, hoping, I personally, Totodile's my favorite starter of all time. So here's me sending you a little bit of extra shiny luck, for Totodile. So maybe that extra luck will tip it over. And, yeah, hoping at least a change in dynamic for you, at least. Hey, hell yeah. And I won't be streaming for too much longer, just about like 20 more minutes. But I'll probably be back later tonight or tomorrow. It'll either be like 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or around then tonight. Maybe a little sooner, I don't know. But if not, then I'll be streaming like all day tomorrow. Hey. Sounds good. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate the follow. I just love shiny hunting. I was doing this with Ruby and Sapphire too for a while, but I switched, and now I play my Ruby and Sapphire on off stream in my Game Boys, and now I'm doing these on stream, my FireRed LeafGreens. I feel like having 2 of each is a pretty good balance for hunting things like version exclusives and stuff like that. Oops. Except for the Ruby and Sapphire, I have a 3 Sapphire and 2 Ruby because Sapphire is my favorite game. I only have 1 Emerald because Emerald is expensive. Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. So, that's actually kind of where I'm at right now with my process. So, growing up, I had like 2 SPs, and I've held on to those for like ever. And then throughout the last few years, I've gotten a couple more, which is what I wanted. I wanted 4, so I could do like 2 and 2. And then after I got those, I got a DS Lite. And I had some growing up, but I like lost them through moving, and like I was a foster kid, so like through being throughout foster care and like going from certain families, I definitely lost some stuff growing up and like just moving around. But I've regained a lot of that through growing up, and now I have 2 DS Lites, and I would eventually like to have 4, basically for the same reason. But I also have a new 2DS and a 3DS XL, so it's like I don't really need them right now, but that would be the eventual goal. And I kind of want the original DS, but at the same time, I have the Lite, so I feel like it's not a necessity. Even though, you can do capture cards in the original. Yeah, that's fair. The DSi has a really, really nice screen for those. The fat. Yeah. No, the only thing about the DSi is I wish it played Game Boy games. But the screen quality on it for like original DS games is fucking great. I will not argue that. It looks so good. No, honestly, dude, yours is so nice. Honestly, yeah, I would, dude. That's probably my biggest thing. My biggest thing is like, if the DSi could play Game Boy games, I would have a shit ton of DSi. But DS Lite, I love ya. And so, Yendis, you may be aware, but you might not be. I am multi-streaming, so if you like are hearing me reply to messages you're not seeing, it is another chat. But I greatly appreciate you for hanging out, chilling while I'm doing some hunts. Going to Japan in a couple of months. Oh, it's amazing. It should still be a command in my Twitch. I know it's a command in my YouTube. But exclamation Discord, if you are not in my Discord, I would love to, I have a nerd merch channel, and all the stuff you want to post in there, you're more than welcome. I've got like a Poke merch and a nerd merch channel, so I kind of keep it separate for like electronics and then like just Pokemon content. So either way, it's up to you which one you would want to do, but dude, I love that. Super jealous. One of my mods, one of my friends, just went to Japan not long ago, and dude, oh my god, no, I'm so jealous. It looked like they had a freaking blast too. Oh damn, I'm gonna have to fix that because it used to be. Oh, that's cool, though. That's still cool as fuck. Either way, a trip's a trip. That's awesome. I couldn't imagine being in Taiwan either. That'd be a cool place to travel to as well. I think I'm going to try to get to 500 before I end the stream. I think that's my goal. But at the same time, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Probably not, but we'll do like 300 or 400. Or we'll see how it goes. We'll see. What? What the heck? Gonna hit 15k encounters in my hunt and then call it quits out for the night. Hey, that's a good goal. Hopefully it shines like right before you hit that goal, and then you can just breathe easy for the rest of the night with a shiny in your pocket. Fair. No, yeah, I do the same thing. I do the exact same thing on stream. So it's funny. You'll see me. I'll be like, oh, I'm going to get to like 500 and then end. And then I'll do a couple more encounters and just won't hit my counter. Be like, ah, yes, I was at 500 the whole time. Same brain. I definitely feel that. Yes, yes. And funny story, actually, within that same parameter, the same meme. So I was participating in PM7's world record event for like catching the most shinies in 24/7, like as a group. As in 24/7, in 24 hours as a group. And I was in like voice chat with Callum and Sky and Yugs and some friends and stuff, and we're all just goofing around, hanging out. And Callum basically said that I was at reference because of Rayquaza, because I stayed up like, dude, till as much like the literal bitter end to that, and I got Rayquaza like within the last couple of hours. But I went to bed like that night, just I was running on fumes. I was at like 22 or 24k, and that's exactly what I did with that Rayquaza. It was like I got back up in the morning and I streamed to get in that last little leg of the 24-hour event, and I freaking got it, dude. So yeah, that meme definitely came in clutch, and like just that drive to keep going. Yeah, I'm the Shiny Shack on like all the socials and each platform and stuff. And if you ever felt like checking out my YouTube, all of my shiny reactions are over there, and I've got quite a few from Ruby and Sapphire, because I've been streaming now. I just had my 6-year channel anniversary on YouTube. I've only been streaming on Twitch now for like a year, maybe even less. But basically my first like project that I really wanted to do, and even just starting the channel and shiny hunting, really wanted to stream like Ruby and Sapphire. And I started a Gen 3 badge quest, like my first year of streaming. Sweet, thank you very much. And it was freaking awesome, honestly. I had a really good time, and it has kind of turned into all of this. Like I was actually saying just yesterday on stream, the only reason I now have the ability to like have my multi-cartridge setup, my multi-stream setup, is because Kyogre was hell in that badge quest. I was using a Game Boy player on the GameCube, and I had the ability to only stream the Game Boy one time. And Kyogre was the last thing in my badge quest. It was badge 8, and it took a year's time. It was off and on. I wasn't doing it every single day because it was driving me crazy a couple times. But it took 39,602 encounters, or resets. And man, I had ended up getting a second, like, I used Hyperkins to begin with, and then I ended up switching to the Epilogue Game Boy operator, and that's what I use now. But dude, no, it was insane. Like, I had a fellow content creator friend who was selling their childhood copy of Sapphire. They were moving and like needed some money. And I told them, like, I offered to buy it, and they were like, yeah, definitely. And while that copy was on my way so I could double hunt it, Kyogre shined. But also, I was talking to Tales of Taylor about the hunt, and he had joked that I was at like 36 or 37,000, and they had joked that they're like, watch it shine like right before 40k, so you don't like quite hit that landmark, which is both like really cool, and also it would be kind of cool to say I got to 40k, but at the same time, that's exactly what happened. It shined right before freaking 40,000. I could not believe it, dude. I was just like, oh. You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Called it. But I'm so glad it shined. And it is just like forever a big pain in the ass. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. Like I've seen, I think the craziest hunt that I personally witnessed, which I know there are more, and I've had some people in the chat who have had some absolutely insane hunts. But the most insane hunt that I personally ever witnessed was probably Dallas's Registeel. Friggin' now, 70K for a Registeel was insane. I think he did it in platinum. Dude. And that when I was doing Kyogre, that's like all I could think. I was like, oh no. Yeah, when I did the Reggies, I was sweating, man. But the Reggies actually were pretty kind to me. I think one of them went to like 10K, but other than that, they were pretty fast. Yeah, no, it's bound to happen at least once, but here's hoping it never happens for anyone. Here we are now on phase 4 for Drowsy, though. So our total amount of Drowsy encounters might end up being pretty significant. I think as of right now, I'm only at like... I don't know, so... SPEAROW was really fast, so I think I'm just over odds, really. Because, well, the first SPEAROW, I think Ekans was like half odds, maybe a little higher than half odds. And then SPEAROW was, like freaking 100. And then this other SPEAROW was half odds as well. I've only recently switched to full odds, so this fourth phase... on the starters at 15K is my longest hunt. Oh, well. Excuse me, sorry, one moment. See, I love doing both. And I started, when I very first started shiny hunting, I've always known about it and always done it a little bit. But I didn't really know it was like popular. Like I didn't know people really did it on YouTube and stuff, and I didn't really know people posted their shinies. I was kind of a babe in the woods about it. And then I had found out about some methods through somebody I had been with at the time, and I was like, oh, I'll try that. I didn't know there was like a way to like increase your chances. And then so I was like, yeah, no, this is actually, I love this. This is great. You know, I didn't realize there was like a shiny hunting kind of niche. And then I was like, well, wait. So then my brain was like, yeah, in theory, if I just do more encounters in the older games that I love to play, I could get shinies in those too, right? And they're like, yeah, that's full outs hunting. And I was like, well, that sounds fucking great. And so like, that's kind of what happened is I really just got all in. And funny enough, is like I have always kind of shiny hunted a little bit, and even saying like just full odds hunting, even doing random encounters here and there. My very first shiny ever, I was like 12 or 13. I'm 13 years old, and me, my brother, and my best friend would always kind of give each other challenges, and we'd play Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and we'd go through, beat the game, complete the Pokedex, and like give each other challenges, start over, do it again. And one of the things we had done is I always played Sapphire and I always picked Mudkip. Well, Ryan gave me the challenge to not, basically for all of us to switch games, so we rotated. And Mark gave me the challenge to not pick Mudkip. So I was playing Ruby, and I decided to go with Trico because I love lizards, and I was like, man, the only reason I picked Mudkip is because it's blue, and I love the color blue. I've always been a water starter simp. So my Trico in that playthrough was shiny. And at the time, like, I kind of knew about shinies because I knew about the colorful Noctowl and I knew about Red Gyarados, but my brain, like, didn't correspondent. And my starter Trico for that Ruby playthrough was shiny, and I was like, what the hell? I kept it. I knew it had to be special somehow, but I had no idea, like, what it was. But I was so freaking happy. Oh, that's a great shiny. Hell yeah. All right, yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to 500 encounters, and then I'm gonna end the stream there. And I very well may be back later tonight. It is 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. I might be streaming later tonight at around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I don't, I'll be streaming tomorrow. If by some crazy miracle, like Power of Grayskull stuff, I might be streaming earlier than that tonight, but that probably won't happen. I'm just saying, like, all my possibilities. During Safari Week, ooh, nice. Hell yeah. I can't wait for Safari Week. I don't think I'll be there in Kanto this year. I would like to be. I don't think I'm going to make it there in time. But I'm kind of close, but I don't want to, like, rush it. I am doing the badge quest, so we're going to stick to the course. And I'm set in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Like, I will absolutely do it in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I'm gonna frickin'... I'm doing, yeah, I'll do 2 Sapphire, 1 Ruby, 1 Emerald. And then I'll do Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond. So I'm excited for that. Oh, man. Heart Cold Soul Silver Safari Zone is so cool. It's like, I really do like how they did that, especially how you can kind of like alter the stuff and change everything. Dude, I'm feeling it. Send in the luck. Heart of the cards. All right. Last 100 stretch. We're going to hit 500 and I'm going to skedaddle. Whee! Hey. I think one of these streams I need to spend time just knocking out the encounters I face just to get some levels in as well to grind for the oncoming playthrough. And I need to level up the shinies I just got as well. It just takes so much time away from the overall encounters that I don't like doing it all the time, but it's definitely nice to do sometimes. It was bashful. I'm trying to do better about knowing like what natures are good for what. I'm not sure what bashful raises and lowers. I know very little about competitive. I love watching competitive, but I don't know much about it. Like on a like stat level. So my phases so far for this hunt, other than the Charmeleon, these are what I faced so far for Drowsy. Docile is that bottom one, sorry. Yeah, dude, I was so happy about the Ekans. I really do want Sandshrew, but Drowsy's the target. And in Ruby and Sapphire, what I would do is like I was still kind of new to the way I was doing things and just things in general. So when I was doing my badge quest, I would have a target in mind, and then I would take I would phase and then just take my phase and move on. So this time I'm not doing that. I'm specifically going for my targets. And Weedle was phase 1. Weedle came at us easy. Weedle's my target for Viridian. And now here we are. Because I went for the starters, and then when I got Squirtle, I started my batch quest. And then I said, okay, so we got Squirtle, go for Brock, and then I hunted Weedle. And so we got Weedle, went for Misty, and I did Magikarp in between, kind of just for fun, like. Because I wasn't just going to pass up the static reset while it was right there, you know? See, I just was like, you know what? I honestly, my thought process behind that was, it's a really good way to start clearing and gathering my living decks as I'm going through the game, and then go back and pick up the pieces later. Because I don't generally transfer forward. I will sometimes, but my overall game is I want not each game, but each like generational branch to have its own shiny living decks. So between like my FireRed, LeafGreen, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I want like my FireRed, LeafGreen to have a like Kanto living decks essentially, and like or like all things in between, like potentially Kanto, Johto, and then Hoenn having like all of my Hoenn. So I definitely, because I love shiny hunting, and like I'll shiny hunt the same Pokemon a million times if it's not like in the same game. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'll hunt those Pokemon multiple times if I need to go for evolutions, but it's kind of my favorite way to go about doing it. Alright, so I'm gonna do just a few more encounters. Before, or right when I hit my last encounter, before I do my extra encounters, we're gonna play the song for luck. We're gonna do it. Oh, whoops. Oh, where am I? Yeah. Okay. The song. The song has restored our strength. Ah, nothing. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? One day it'll happen. One day, and I will like. But that day is not today. So either way, everyone, I hope you have a good time. Good luck on your hunts and your endeavors and just life in general. I hope the rest of your day is good. I might see you later. Might not. But either way, I'll see you on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.